what you see is not always what you get. Sometimes we get so caught up in our daily that we forget that there are other people that have their own issues, that are going through their own obstacles. I just want to take a minute today and have a conversation about this issue.
Stars shining bright above me. Night breezes seem to whisper. Sycamore tree, dream a little dreamer.
Welcome back, folks, to another Monday conversation. It's your boy Jay Angueira, and this is Project I Will. So let's talk about all those people that, it may just seem like they're doing great and that they have no worries whatsoever. But when you sit them down, they're really hurting inside, right? When you sit them down and you have a talk with them and you start peeling off, one layer after the other, you just see that it's the complete opposite. So in this conversation, I want to address both you, my young friends, and I also want to have a quick conversation with my parents. I want to have a conversation with my educators. I want to have a conversation with my coaches, to all the adults out there. We need to keep an open line when it comes to our young ones. We really need to sit down with them and have a heart-to-heart conversation. And listen to this one, parents. This is extremely important. When you go into the conversation, you need to go in there with an open mind. The reason why I say that, parents, is because we tend to go in there thinking we know it all. We tend to go in there trying to resolve the issues with the past experiences we had, right? We try to go in there and try to resolve it with the things that we went through and the things that we might have done to try to resolve those issues. Now, don't get me wrong. Our past experiences is going to help us tremendously in some situations, but just keep in mind that not all of them. You go and wanted to resolve the issue without truly hearing them out. So just, keep an open mind when you have to sit down with them and try to come to a conclusion together and try to work things out. Try to put yourself in their shoes. Ask them about how they truly feel about that particular situation. Try to have that true connection with them. It's also very important to keep in mind that even though we went through our situations and even though we went through our obstacles, our kids nowadays, we just have to face it, right? They're living in a whole different era, right? They're living in an era where everything is just out there for everyone to see, right? So just keep that small detail in mind when you do have that sit down and you have that conversation with them. Now, to all my young folks out there, listen up. Please don't be afraid to talk to anyone about your situations, right? Don't be afraid to go to someone to express what's going on. If you decide to not tell anyone, if you decide to keep that situation or that problem to yourself, you also have to keep in mind that the issue will just carry on. There's no way that anyone is gonna know what is going on with you. There's no way for anyone to know what is happening if you don't talk to someone. Your parents are always there to listen. Even if you think they're super busy or if you think they might not make the time for you, if you ask them, they will make the time. So don't be afraid to go to them and talk with them. And if you don't have anyone at home that will listen to you, I can guarantee you that your teachers will listen to you, that your guidance counselors, your principals, your mentors, they're there to help you. They're there to listen to you. And I know that it could be hard at times. I know that it might not look or seem as cool. I know I've been there, but it's necessary. Talk to someone. And if you don't want to go by yourself, then that's okay, right? All you need to do is ask a friend or ask a classmate that knows about your situation to go with you, right? The main thing is to go to someone and talk about your problems, talk about the issues so you guys can try to resolve them together. This leads me to the gem of the day. I know this might sound cliche or it might sound corny, but communication is key. The best way to get things off your chest is to talk to someone. The best way to get the right help is to communicate what's happening to you to someone. If you keep an open line with someone that you trust, I can guarantee you that person is always going to be there to help you. Once again, thank you for taking the time. Thank you for sitting down with us this week and having this very important conversation. If you feel like anyone can benefit from this video, please feel free to share it with them. Just keep in mind, we're here trying to become our best version. We're trying to help everyone around us as well. If you like what we're doing here at Project I Will, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Notification for the greatest and latest. See you in the next video.